coming. It is coming.
What is up, Moral Militia? This is a video I am not super excited about making by any means, but I feel that it is 100% necessary given the situation, and I wanted to let you guys know what's going on before I lose power, which is a very strong probability at this point. If you've been watching the news or you're online or anything of that nature, then you're probably aware of Hurricane Florence, the gigantic storm which descended upon the coast of North Carolina, well, North and South Carolina today. Also, if you're not aware, I currently reside on the east coast of the United States, specifically North Carolina, where the hurricane made landfall today. The damage it has already done is unreal. Places like Wilmington, North Carolina, and New Bern, North Carolina on the coast are already seeing as much as 40 inches of rain.
40 inches of rain.
Let me put that into perspective for you. North Carolina, on average, gets 40 inches of rain per year. It hasn't even been 24 hours since this thing hit. 40 inches of rain. So we are definitely looking at flooding of biblical proportions, and it is going to continue for days. This is a slow-moving storm, and it is moving inland, but it is staying in one spot for tremendous amounts of time and just doing ungodly amounts of damage. And there have already been 4 confirmed deaths, sadly, and I can only assume that number will rise. We hope that it doesn't, but with what this storm's doing, it feels like it's going to be inevitable. They're search and rescue missions out like crazy right now. Rescuers all over the place. People trapped in homes, cars. We haven't seen anything like this since Hurricane Hugo here in the Carolinas. And Hugo was an evil storm. It tore through my city, and I'm a couple hundred miles inland, and I mean it took a large part of the roof off of my house when it came through, put trees through my house. We had a really tall wooden privacy fence going around our property, and we were finding pieces of it, 3 neighborhoods over. It was unreal. We were out without power for like a month, and when you're watching major media outlets and they're describing this storm and telling you it's 400 miles wide, it's taking the same path of Hugo, and it's going to be infinitely worse than Hugo, you're going to be scared, as I am at the moment. We're starting to feel the outer bands of this storm where I am now. The winds are picking up. I can only imagine that the rains throughout the night are going to start hitting really hard, and I can only assume that the rains are going to cause monumental flooding. That they're calling in my city for 10 to 15 inches. The path that they are predicting for this storm right now, it's been downgraded. It's not a Category 4 anymore, or even a Category 3. I believe it's a Category 1 now, but it is going to the left of us. But hurricane force winds are extending 160 miles from the center of the storm, and tropical storm force winds are extending 330 miles. And the storm is set to go, or is predicted to go, just a hair to the left of where I am, which puts us on the right side of the storm, which the east or right side of the storm is by far the worst side. It's the side you don't want to be on, because it will just whip you with winds and rains, which, you know, is what is going to happen inevitably. And you know, I'd like to think I am somewhat prepared. I've got flashlights, I've got non-perishable food. You know, I'm ready for the power to go out, but I'm not. You know, I know there will be flooding, and I'm not looking forward to that at all. I wouldn't assume anyone would be. You know, but they're calculating that this will be very comparable to Harvey that hit Houston last year. You know, that type of situation. So that's where I'm at right now. So in relatively lighter news, another thing that happened to give me the goosebumps, the chills, just moments ago, I learned that Eminem finally responded to MGK with a diss track titled Killshot. Now, I haven't actually listened to the track in full yet. I don't think I'm going to do a reaction video. There's already like countless reaction videos up on YouTube. I did watch a couple of the reaction videos and get the general gist of the song. I've heard the majority of the song, not in the best quality because it was on other people's videos. But from what I have gathered, it's pretty brutal. There's a few lines in it that I'm sure are going to stir up a lot of controversy. I'm excited to get into it and find it and listen to it. There was also a track by a Stan that was insanely brutal. It might have been more brutal than Eminem's, but he went in on, whoever this Stan is, he went in on Kelly really hard as well, and it was evil, which was just kind of cool. Yeah, so the winds are getting pretty intense. I'm assuming throughout the night it is going to get a lot worse. Me and Ishan, my kitty, we are prepared, I believe. But if by some strange chance I don't lose power, then you know, I might make another video this weekend. Who knows? That'd be kind of cool. I haven't really had much of a chance to do that lately. My life has been kind of miserable. I've been kind of dead inside and very unmotivated. It would be fun for me to have the opportunity to put out some fun and creative new content for everyone, since I haven't really had, you know, the opportunity as of lately. So maybe look forward to that. You know, like I said, if I don't lose power. And, you know, I'll try to keep everyone updated as best as possible.
So yeah, hi. Please feel free to hit that big red subscribe button down there, and maybe even hit the little bell notification thing so you'll be notified whenever I make uploads, because you know, sometimes I do some really funny, awesome stuff that I think you'll...